Today we're going to draw a fall themed fox cub. So our fox cub is going to be in the middle of the paper and the leaves are going to be falling all around him. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to draw the fox cub in the middle and our paper is going to be landscape. So in the top middle section of our paper, we're going to draw a big U shape. It almost goes to the top, but not quite. Then we're gonna draw diagonal line down, short little diagonal line down. Those are gonna be the ears of our fox cub. And we're gonna connect. And you can go ahead and draw in the little triangles for the inside of the ear. Next thing is going to be the part where the fur looks orange and where the fur stays white. So we draw curved down, another curve down, and this is where our nose is going to be. So you can just add a little small bump for the nose, which you can color in later. I'm just adding that so that you can see. Two big circles for the eyes, and while we're at it, we might as well make them cute. So we'll add a little highlight circle and two small ones. Highlight circle and two small ones. And I'm gonna fill this in so you can see how it will look when it's colored in, but I want you to do this part later. And I want you to color it in with your pencil. So it'll end up looking like that. Super cute. Okay, now we're gonna draw our lines down for the body, but the body is only gonna go halfway at first, and you'll see why. So curve down, but don't go all the way down to the bottom. So now we're gonna come beside this side of the body and a little bit above where we ended off, and we're gonna draw down and around. And then we're gonna draw this to about right here so that it will be the tail. But you wanna make sure you pass through and connect to this line. So pass through, connect, and it gets skinnier. And if it doesn't connect, you can always go back and make it connect. Then we're gonna add a zigzag for tail, fluffy and cozy looking. Now we're gonna add some fur on the chest of our fox. So a V, letter V, turn it, draw a letter W to connect, turn it the other way, another letter W to connect. Now our fox is done. Super cute. We could add a cute little fall hat. Let's see how that looks. So from the head in between the ears, we're just gonna draw two lines up and go across. Okay, and then curve, and then add a little circle. And then we're gonna add some stripes. And some lines down. Oh, he looks so cute and cozy. If you don't want to add a hat, you don't have to. You can leave it just plain. But he looks like he's floating a little bit, so let's put a horizon line. This is the line where the sky meets the ground. So I'm gonna make it wavy so it looks like he's sitting on a hill. just slightly wavy. Okay, now we need to add those leaves falling all around our cute little fox. So, and I don't think that I like the highlights on my eyes. I think I'm gonna fill those all the way in. Yeah, I think I like that better. And then you can choose. So we're gonna add our leaves. I'm gonna start with a slightly curved diagonal line. And I'm gonna draw the letter V going through the line, just like that. And then I'm gonna go around with a wavy line in between each of those lines. So you have a like curvy, wavy leaf. Now in this area here, I'm gonna draw just kind of a regular leaf. So that curves to a point, curve to a point, and draw alternating leaf veins. It's already looking super cute. All right, now I'm gonna draw a different kind of leaf here. And notice I'm making my leaves point different ways so we have some variety. Variety is where you have some things that look different in your drawing. So I'm gonna do a different kind of leaf, and this one's gonna be pointing down. So my V's will be upside down. I added another layer, and then instead of doing curves, I'm gonna make this one pointy. If yours goes off the paper like mine, that's totally fine. Cute. And then I think I'm gonna repeat this leaf here on the ground. Again, it can go off of the paper. Now I need some leaves over here on this side. So I'll look over here. I don't want to do them in the same order. I want to do them in a different order than what I already have. So I'm going to draw this one down here, kind of on the ground. And I'm gonna make it wavy. And again, I added another layer of the letter V inside of it, just again to make it look different. Now I'm going to make this kind of leaf, and I'm gonna make it point down again. You can see it kind of curves a different way, so it still looks a little bit different. We still have that variety. Okay, now I'll do the pointy one, pointing up with less layers. If your leaves are not perfect, that's okay. Mine are not either. And I kind of have room for one more just regular leaf. All right, now I think we're ready to add some color. When you start to color your leaves, I want you to think about what colors the leaves turn during fall. So in general, leaves in fall are not green. There are some that are on the trees that are green, but for the most part, you see a lot of orange, brown, red, yellow, those kinds of colors of leaves. These are in general more of what you see when our leaves fall to the ground. So I want you to make your leaves fall warm colors, okay, and try to make sure you have variety. So, you know, lots of different oranges. And I used the lightest orange for my fox, so I probably won't use yellow orange on my leaves, again, just so I have some variety. One thing that I like to do when I'm going to color off the edge of the paper is to grab another piece of paper, just like a regular piece of copy paper or scrap paper, and just place it underneath where I'm going to color. That way, if it goes off the paper, it's totally fine because it goes on your copy paper or your scrap paper and it doesn't get all over your table or desk. Just one trick that I like to do. So you may have noticed that I press down really hard when I color the main things on my fox and in my artwork, but I'm going to show you a trick to color your ground and your sky. So something that I like to do is I'll get my crayon for my sky and I will pay attention to the direction that I'm coloring in. For a sky, I like to go just across, but we know that we can't do just straight across because we have things in the way, like leaves and the hat and the fox himself. So the way that I do this is I actually lighten up on the pressure that I'm using and I just color lightly across. And I go in between very lightly. I'm really not pressing hard at all. I'm kind of using the crayon on its side to give it that light, airy sky feel. And I may even go like this very lightly over here just so I don't color into the white part of the fox's face. And I will just keep going like that, all around, lightly filling in to add color. And I will also do the same thing for the ground. So I'll come back and finish this in a minute, but I'll choose my color for the ground, green. And again, I've got that piece of paper underneath so I don't make a mess all over my table. And I'll just go side to side lightly, and I've got the crayon kind of on its side to help me go in between the areas. And coloring this way also makes your drawing look super neat, and it looks like you put a little bit more time into it and a little bit more effort into it when you pay attention to the direction that you actually color. And making your background a little bit lighter like this will also bring the viewer of your artwork, it'll bring their attention to the main idea or the focal point of your drawing, which would be your fox cub. So yeah, go ahead and color your background. Oh, and don't forget, like, a sky does not end right here. A lot of people, I will see them color their sky and only color the top. Well, the sky goes all the way down to the horizon line. So make sure you don't forget to take your sky all the way down to the horizon line.